Hi, I'm Kat Navarro-Lee with the B Foundation for Brain Aneurysm Prevention, and I'm here with survivor and brand ambassador Jaleesa Matthews. Jaleesa, I just wanted to ask you about your involvement with the B Foundation. First off, we all pick a B word as a brand ambassador. Could you tell me about your word and what it means to you?
My word is be gutsy. So gutsy is the word. And I almost picked it to kind of psych myself out. Like, this is something you can do. You can do this, get through it. Just go out there and be courageous and just do the thing that you're scared to do, because that's the only way we're going to get through this. And so be gutsy. And honestly, I found it on a book. It was a book written, I think, by a lot of women, or it was by Hillary Clinton, but she talked about many different women and all the struggles that they went through to be the woman that they are. And although mine came from something like a aneurysm, my struggle, it was still beautiful to see that you can go through crazy things, but you have that energy, that gutsy energy, and you will get through it.
You are definitely gutsy. I remember you talking earlier about how you feel like so much has been taken from you because of your experience, and that being part of the B Foundation has helped you feel like you're able to take some of that back. Can you tell me a little bit about how your involvement with the B Foundation has helped you feel powerful again?
So I feel like, and I still feel like I lost so much of me, and I didn't know I didn't know how to. Oh, I didn't know what to do with that. I didn't know what to do with that feeling of not being whole. And the B Foundation, along with my therapist and like my really close friends, really, I say they saved me. Like, they took me out of the darkness. And I say that specifically about the B Foundation because they are the only organization that I was able to, that contacted me. First, they contacted me, but they were also the only organization that had people my age, had people who knew what the experience was as a younger person dealing with something so scary and life altering. I feel like you asked me something else. What you?
Just basically what your experience has been like with the B Foundation.
And so being able to talk with them, talk with the people in the organization brings me so much peace. Even if I'm crying when I get off, I'm crying knowing that I was heard. And that was the biggest part in the beginning of my journey, is like no one around me can talk to me. I can't talk to anybody. My dad loves me. My dad is my best friend. You don't understand what's happening. I can't talk to anybody. But this group, I can talk to everybody, and everyone understands, even though maybe our ruptures or non-ruptures happened at different levels or affect us differently. I can go to them and say, I feel like poop today. And I don't want to use the word poop, but I feel crazy today. And I don't really know why. Something is different. And I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel like I hate this word, but I don't feel like I'm crazy for feeling off. And the people in the group, in this organization, make me feel sane, basically, and make me feel understood.
One of the things that I've loved about being an ambassador and part of the B Foundation is that sense of like fellowship and being able to learn from each other. What's something that you feel like you've learned from some of the other ambassadors?
I've learned that I can do it. That's really vague, but really and truly seeing, again, our everything happened with everyone differently. So everyone's story isn't quite like mine. But even just seeing everyone, I'm sorry, seeing the ambassadors live their life, it means something to me. So in a lot of the times when I'm thinking, F all this, I hate it, nothing is working, I'm like, no, because Trisha did this X, Y, and Z, or they did this, and it helps me realize that life can still be life. And just to be able to see that is special. Again, I know people, I love people, my friends, but it's not the same. Yes, you can still, life is for you, but for something that happened to me, or only people that went through something like me understand what I mean with when I ask the question, like, what even is life at this point? And so to see them living life helps me feel like, okay, I can do it. It's going to be all right.
I know that through the B Foundation, you went together with other survivors up to Capitol Hill and were telling your story. I mean, how unique was that?
It was so empowering, so very empowering. Be, because these people are listening to you, and it's not about a party thing. It is really about a human. You're looking at me like a human, and I'm telling you this experience I had. And as a human, you're now looking back saying, I don't want that to happen to somebody else. So the fact that this thing, when I think about it, when I say this thing, I mean, my rupture, it makes me sad. It makes me upset. But to know that my story or my experience can help in some way someone else, it makes, I'm scared to say, I was going to say it makes it worth it, but I don't know if it makes it worth it, but it just makes it like there's a purpose behind all of this. And so it was beautiful in the Hill because I was able to just talk with people who make decisions. I don't know what's going to come of the conversations, but it's a start, and that's all I can do. And so it was beautiful.
Thank you. It's so wonderful to have you be part of the foundation.